hey, stop always scrolling so fast. Okay, be easy. It ain't always got to be entertaining to be good. I got something for you. Got something for you today. And if you stay with me about a couple more videos down the line, I'm going to have a contest. Who couldn't use some money right about now? Okay, so listen, before we get into it, I still want to remind you what the page is about. WARKEYS. These shirts are also being sold, so you can get it. I believe my daughter's going to post everything below. If not, then I look stupid. But I believe that link is somewhere down there. Go ahead and support. And it's about youth. We're all responsible. Keep every youth safe. That's what this is all about. And before I finish up the series about mental health, I would like you to go over and like my Facebook page. Actually, click the button, like the page. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm sure she'll put something to show you that too. And then subscribe to Facebook. And after a while, I don't have to keep saying that. All right? So, it only takes a moment to share, and you never know who you're going to be helping. All right? So let's get into it. This story is going to be about a student who is in the rainbow, okay? So for those of you who have had those types of issues, you might want to listen to this. All right, so every day when the students are passing from one class to another, the teachers, staff, I'm a support staff member, but we will stand in the hallways so that we can keep them moving. You know how they are. So I'm out in the hallway one day, and as I'm, hitting kids, not hitting kids, I don't hit kids. So, as we're getting the kids moving, I see this one young lady, and she looked low. So it wasn't that look like, okay, something is bothering me today. It looked like something is deeply bothering me. That was what I picked up. So I literally just grabbed her arm, pulled her next to me, and then kept ushering kids. Like, go, get to class, blah, 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 right? Bell rings, class is over. I take her in with me. Now, she didn't say anything. She didn't even look up. I just took her in there with me in my office, closed the door, asked her who her teacher is, called the teacher, and the teacher said, oh my God, I'm so glad that you got her. I said, oh, good, okay, so you must already know she's going through something. She was like, yeah, I can never get her to talk. So I was like, okay. So I started talking to her, which normally starts out with, what's going on? She wouldn't tell me anything, didn't change her demeanor. She kept looking down, so I just proceeded to talk. So I'm just talking about life in general. I'm talking about things that could possibly be going on because she's a middle schooler, whatever. But kind of no matter what I said, it really didn't change anything. So after about 15 minutes, I called the teacher and told her I was sending her back. I said, but I will talk to her again. Kept it moving. Next day, I see her coming down the hall. Same look. So she kind of started looking at me as she's coming, and I gave her that look like, it's okay, go ahead in. So she just went in my office, and we did the same routine for another day. So I said, okay, so I'm asking her more direct questions instead of just talking. Even though she's not answering, I'm still asking the questions. So third day, I decide, okay, I'm gonna do something different. She's coming down, I see her, but I ignore her. I keep talking to everybody else. So I'm like this, waiting on her, and finally, it's like, she's just like, okay, you're not going. And I'm like, nope, and neither one of us saying anything, and finally, she just walked in my office on her own. So I said, okay, that's good. So this time, when we came in there, I said, look, if you don't want to talk, at least write it down. I'm not going to keep getting you out of class, and you're not going to tell me what's up. So the teacher was very understanding, which was good. So she started writing things down. After that, I said I would just see her once a week, and we would talk. And I would say maybe around the 5th time, she started talking, but very little. So I started talking in relation to what she's talking about, never mentioning anything about identity and whatnot, but I kind of felt that might have been in there. It might not have been the whole picture, but so I keep talking to her, and finally she tells me about her mother not accepting her. And I said, well, this was after several conversations where I was saying, like, I said a bunch of other things. And then I got to the point where I said, in reality, you're not accepting your mother either. And she just had like this confused look, like, huh? So I said, the thing you're looking for from your mother, you're actually not giving it to her. I said, see, for a parent, now I love my kids, we talk about whatever they're willing to talk about, we'll talk about it. And I say things they may not want to hear, they may not tell me at that moment, whatever, but I'm going to always leave it out there that you can tell me, but that's up to you. So, but when you hear that your child is anything other than what you would want them to be, it's going to bother you. And I'm saying that I think that when you're that person that is coming to, you kind of think, well, I'm not being accepted. And acceptance is a big thing for everybody. Everybody wants to be accepted for exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to apologize for being black, for being a woman. I don't want to explain things or have to bow down to people. And I'm sure that just because someone is white in certain circumstances, they don't want to have to say, well, I feel this way because you're black and I don't want to offend you, or I'm gay, or, even men, with things that relate to women, we want to be accepted for exactly who we are. And I said, so what you have to realize is you're not accepting her not liking your choice. I said, that may suck. I said, but you're in 8th grade. So you only have 4 years to get through. And really, you can make some decisions. Now, you make decisions every day, whether you really realize that or not, but you do. And I said, but by the time you graduate, you can have it in your mind, I'm going to go ahead and go to college. I'm going to go in the military. I'm going to, whatever you're going to do. I said, but all you have to do right now is respect your mother because she's still taking care of you. Accept who she is. Maybe over time she'll change her mind, whatever. But at the same time, remember this, you could be asking her to change her mind, but would you be willing to change yours? And I know some people are thinking, well, we can't change that we're gay or LGBTQ plus. It doesn't matter. I'm saying you want someone to accept you like that, you have to accept them like they are as well. Whatever that is. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Doesn't mean you have to deal with people who are a certain way towards you. It doesn't mean that. Because there are plenty of people. See, I have a very, very tight circle, or as my sister cousin would call it, adopt. Because I don't let a lot of people into my actual personal stuff like that, other than the things I have and will share with you all now. But I'm talking about certain things you don't get that. And if you're a person that's negative toward me about that, you're definitely not going to get that. I said, but this is your mother. I said, so you just have to do your best with that, whatever. So as it went on, we had a good relationship. She smiled more. She seemed like she was dealing with things better, whatever. End of the year, she brings me a letter. She walks up to me. She stuck it in my hand and kept moving. So I just looked down at it, kept doing what I was doing, waited till I was alone, and I read it. And the one thing I remember the letter said, and I still have it, I would have to look for it, but she said, you taught me to accept being unaccepted. And that's a big thing. I was really proud of her for that, because that's the thing for many people. Whether that means, you're a person that's really heavy, you're a person who you hate your skin, which, I have on makeup, but I have a hormone problem, and so I have spots on my face, so what? If I put makeup on, so what? But I still accept me as I am. And I teach my children to do the same. Where they are in that journey, that's on them. I just put it out there. And that's what you have to do. Accept who you are, especially if you're looking for other people to accept you. But she told me she accepted it. I have to accept being unaccepted. But see, the bigger lesson is accept yourself. That's what I need you to do. Accept yourself. Because see, when you feel a certain way about you, you won't let certain things in anyway. Okay? So that's the big lesson of today. I'm sorry, I gotta check my notes because I don't want to forget anything. I think that's it. But just remember to share the video. You never know who you're gonna help. And let what I said sink in. Okay? Now look, don't go away, because remember, at the end of every video, I'm going to take a break. And right now, we're about to flip the switch.